So many of you are looking for fulfillment where it can never be found. You are looking for fulfillment in things, possessions, money, recognition. You're looking for fulfillment in another person, praise from a parent, love from another person, a well done from the world. But here's the problem. You can never find it outside of you. It can only be found within you. All the happiness and joy you could ever hope for and more is within you now. The truth is, we don't need all those other things to complete our lives. We don't need anything outside ourselves to be happy right now. Think back to a time in your life that you didn't have those things you seek, but were still happy. Perhaps when you were a child, or maybe not too long ago. The reason why you were happy without those things is down to what you chose to focus on. Your focus was not on what was not there. It was on what was there. And happiness is always there if you choose to focus on finding it. We tend to always look for happiness outside of ourselves, but we all know that it doesn't come from there. Whatever we perceive as reality, remember, becomes our reality. If you listen to the world and the opinions of others, you may well come to believe that happiness is only gained once you make money, or get that nice car, or that great house. Why do we want those things anyway? Why do we want that car, the house, the money, that perfect person? See, all of it without exception we want because we believe that getting it will make us better. We believe it'll make us feel better, make us feel happier. Don't get dragged into the expectations of society. You don't need this and that to be happy and complete. What you need is always within you. It never goes away. You are complete right now. Look within you. Feel the truth. That is, you can decide to be happy right now. Find something to be thankful for. Choose to lift others up. Give attention rather than seek it. Find your life's purpose. Set goals that light the spark within you. Believe in yourself. Believe you deserve it all. Believe your life has meaning. There is nothing you cannot accomplish when you are free from the burden of looking for things outside of yourself to fulfill you. Just know that you have the answers. Trust your instincts. Trust everything will be okay in the end. Everything will be great in the end. Everything will be magical in the end. It's all within you. It's called belief. It's called faith. Faith in yourself. Belief in yourself. But you see, with all this comes sacrifice. If you don't sacrifice for what you want will become the sacrifice, and you will have to settle for a life that you do not want. If you are not willing and ready to sacrifice now for what you want, then you can guarantee that later you will be making sacrifices for things that you don't want. If you don't work for it now, you will be working for someone who did work for it later. If you don't put in the blood, the sweat, the tears now, sacrifice your time, sacrifice your night out, give up all your treats. If you don't give up everything that is holding you back, that will be reflecting back to you in your future. That's life. Success will never come easy. Great results will never come easy. You might get lucky. You might get okay results, but long-term success requires sacrifice, effort, and discipline. Without effort, you will never get it. Without sacrifice, you will never get it. Without discipline, you will never keep it. So I'm asking you, have you got what it takes to be great? Tell yourself, it may take time. It may take a huge effort. I may have to dig deep and go into places I have never been before, but I will make it. I will do it. I will stand at the end with pride, knowing that I stood strong, knowing that I let nothing and no one stop me. This goal that I have, this dream that I have, is more important than anything. Be like a wolf. You see, there's a saying that goes, the wolf on the top of the hill is never as hungry as the wolf climbing the hill. It's not easy going it alone. But if you keep going, you stay true to yourself, it will be worth it in the end. The hardest walk you can make is a walk you make alone. And that is the walk that makes you the strongest. That is the walk that builds your character the most. To all of you fighting battles alone, to all of you going against the tide, battling the naysayers, the people who tell you you can't do it. That's the moment. You got to stay strong. You got to keep going. You have to stay strong and keep going. This walk is hard, but the hardest walks, remember, lead to the greatest destinations. The toughest climbs always lead to the best views. It will be worth it in the end. If you show what you are made of, the right people will show up in your life. You won't be a lonely wolf forever. You have qualities only few can admire because most of them don't possess those. You have strength only few can understand because most of them have never experienced this strength. So don't give in. Don't settle. Don't lower your expectations to fit into this world. You were born to stand out. You were born to lead. Lead the pack. Lead others. They say the wolf on the hill is never as hungry as the wolf climbing the hill. Always be that wolf that is continuing to climb the hill. Always be hungry for more. Always hungry to grow, to feed your mind, to rise to the highest level you can take yourself. Never looking back. Always looking forward to the next feast. The feast of success in whatever you do. It doesn't matter if you have to walk alone for a while. It is much better to walk alone in the right direction than to follow the herd walking in the wrong direction. Stay strong. Be different. Your destiny is in your hands. Now you get out there and go and hunt your destiny.